Hello and welcome. Today I'm going to be showing off 3 of the newest mods to be released on CurseForge. All of these mods have been released within the last week and I just want to show off them. Now all of these ones are ones that I thought would be interesting, so let's start with the first mod, which basically just adds a couple of new ladders. Now this one doesn't have much practical value because it doesn't really do anything more than what normal ladders do, but it's good for decoration, so I would classify this as a decoration mod. And I don't know, I think that they're kind of cute, the ladders. They could be I do think that the mod would do with some more variety. For example, ladders that had more spacing or whatever, different types of ladders. I was thinking earlier that obviously they're going for the different woods and one of metal as well. So what they could do is that they could stick with these ones as the base ladders, but then they could use sort of like a how with stone you've got the stone carver block thingy. I don't know what it's called, but they could do something like that except for with the ladders, so that they can have different designs for each ladder. So that's just a suggestion. I don't know. It would be kind of fun because I always feel like more variety, more option in your builds, the better things are. I don't like builds that don't have much variety. So if you can add more variety, then why not? So this mod isn't anything too special, but I do hope to see it grow and more things come of it. The next mod we'll be looking at is one to do with Obsidian. I can't remember any of the names for any of these mods, so I don't know what they're called, but I will have them linked down in the description if you want to check any of them out. So this one basically turns Obsidian into a usable thing by smelting blocks of obsidian, well not blocks of obsidian, but obsidian blocks. You can turn them into obsidian ingots, which you can then use in a crafting table to, of course, make your armor, make some tools, stuff like that. And as you would probably assume, the obsidian tools and the obsidian armor is slightly better than normal diamond armor. For example, obsidian chestplate is 9 and the diamond chestplate is 8. Although that doesn't have the +2 armor toughness, so in my opinion it's actually kind of a bit weaker. But yeah, it's a handy mod. I've seen people do obsidian armor and obsidian tools before, but normally they don't have it smelted. You can also make obsidian blocks, like how you make steel blocks, or at least I think you can. Let me see. Let me see if I can search it up. Obsidian. Yeah, you can make a block of obsidian, but it seems like you can't craft it right now unless there's a different recipe. But I'm guessing this is their version of like steel blocks, iron blocks, and gold blocks and diamond blocks, and they probably intend to be able to use them with beacons and stuff if they already can do it. But yeah, it's a handy little mod. You can always add it in if you want to have a level beyond diamond. I think it is a little bit weak, but at the same time it's a good start, and if you want to you can just add it and wouldn't be that big a hassle. So moving on to the last mod that I want to show off, which is yeah, I again can't remember what it's called, but it's basically just a snow mod or an ice mod. What it is it first of all it adds a whole lot of stuff. It adds frosted flesh, frosted apples, hardened snow armor, and hardened snow tools, and a weapon. Now, like the obsidian, these are basically stronger, although they make a little bit more of a leap. And for some reason, I've noticed that they have a weird inconsistency. For example, normally the chest plate of anything is the strongest, but for this one, it's the leggings. The legs are stronger than the chest plate. And in the same way, the snow sword is actually weaker than the diamond sword, but the snow axe is actually really strong, because that's 9 attack, and this is only 7 attack. The diamond, whatever it's called. So that means that this is weak in comparison, but this is strong. But then again, you also have to add into the attack speed, but that still makes this stronger than this. So, yeah. I don't know. Now, that's not all there is to this mod. They also have add another dimension, which is interesting. It's basically, to get to this dimension, it's like with Obsidian. You basically make a portal, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, and because you have to make it out of ice, it tends to have a problem with melting. Hopefully they'll fix that, or whatever. But basically what you do is, to open the portal, you need to have a portal of ice, and then you need to use this thing that's called a snow pendant, click it on it, and it opens it up. Now I do like the particle effect, how it goes shooting off down here. It makes it look like a winter breeze or whatever, and it actually goes surprisingly far, the particles. But yeah, without further ado, let's have a look and see what's in this dimension. Now, the dimension is basically the exact same as the normal world, the overworld, except for everything's frozen. They have frozen dirt, which is weird. They've got frozen stone, frozen leaves, frosted leaves that is, and you even have an apple thingy there. And all of your mobs are frozen as well. Frozen zombies, frozen creepers, frozen pigs. I don't know, it's very frozen themed, I guess. It's one thing that I do want to criticize is the water does not really go with it. I feel like if it was like this in real life, the ice would be a lot further along, like it would probably be going out to at least here, if not completely frozen over with these rivers and these ponds. I don't know, but from what I'm aware, this is how basically the whole of the world looks like, which is, it's a good start, but it could be better. I do think that they need to try and go away a bit from the blue tint theme, because it just makes it a bit too much on the eyes. And to begin with, if pigs were frozen, they wouldn't really be blue tint. They'd probably be just a very pale pink rather than blue. The creepers might be a blue tint, but and the zombies too, because they're green to begin with. But I feel like rather than putting a blue tint on everything to signify that it's frozen, you should try and color match it. For example, the pigs just look weird like this. But let's go back, because the blue tint is making my eyes hurt. And that's basically it for these mods. They're free newish mods, so I quite like them. I personally think that my favorite of them would probably be the ladders, just because I can see a lot of potential with them. I could see this becoming something that if they worked on it and stuff like that, it could become a regular in a few mod packs and that, especially decorative ones. The Obsidian one has a few bugs or whatever that I think needs to be sorted out. Well, not bugs, but features that need a bit of recalculating. And it would be the same with the ice one. For example, portals that melt is not very desirable. Although, then again, maybe you can use maybe you can use the hardened ice for the portals, and I'm just actually, you know what, I should really check this out myself. Can you use packed ice for portals? Who knows? Man, I really need to be more organized with these videos, but oh well. Let's just do this. So, can you use packed ice? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, and no, you can't. Well then yes, they need to make a portal that doesn't melt, preferably. But that's about it for this video, and if you enjoyed it, please leave a like, please leave a message telling me how much you enjoyed it, and please don't be too mean in the comments, unless you didn't enjoy it, in which case you can be as mean as you want, leave a dislike, leave a hate comment, I don't mind, criticism is criticism, and it just helps me grow better as a person. So thank you for watching, and bye!